Hey, it's Vaughn and welcome back to Fallout 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's with a heavy heart that I tell you guys what our objective is. We need to hunt down Paladin Danse, who it turns out is actually probably a synth. And I've tracked him to this location. Let's take a look at our quest. Blind Betrayal, locate Paladin Danse. And we are right next to Listening Post Bravo. It's actually right over there. Now, on the outside are a couple of turrets that are activated, unlike Virgil's cave. Trying to get a bead on them. I think that's one of them right there. Indeed it is. We're able to kill it and still be in caution. There should be another one if we can just see it. There you are. And goodbye. So here's Listening Post Bravo. Before we head inside, let's loot these turrets because I need as much ammo as I can get. That's the number one thing we are lacking at this moment, and they have some 10mm rounds. Okay. Dead Protectron. Steel door, which we can open. Okay. That was easy for once. Thank you. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Anything else in this room? Not seeing anything. How about this desk? Nope. Okay, let's use this terminal, see what it says. Power elevator. What was the point of that? I don't know. It wasn't even, like, protected by a password or anything.
Going down.
Going down. Alrighty. Not sure if Paladin Danse is going to be hostile. Not sure if he's actually a synth, like I mentioned. Hopefully he will be down here and not a trail of breadcrumbs that we need to follow. I guess we shall see, won't we? Okay, looks like we have a Protectron, though. We're running pretty low on ammo for this Righteous Authority. Oh, I guess we picked up some along the way. No, we didn't. Yeah, we only have 27 shots left. Okay, we're still in danger, though. What just happened there? Oh, something exploded to my left and crippled me. Okay. 2 stim packs. And I wasn't able to continue firing. Was that because our hand was crippled or something? I'm not too sure. Alright, what is that? A turret. And if we go into VATS, that is actually Paladin Danse for once not in his power armor suit. So let's put this away. Something tells me we won't have to fire at him right off the bat. Monitoring terminal. Let's see what this says. LP Bravo monitoring report. Okay, looks like I don't think I ever actually read this one. So you guys can pause the video if you'd like to read it. Went through that one a little bit too fast. And finally, there we go. Yeah, I forget if I actually read that terminal or not. Okay, what do we have over here? Red X? Nope. A couple of workbenches. Looks like that's going to be it. Secret cave to the right. Nothing inside except for a dead mole rat? What is that thing? Looks like a rhinoceros. I don't know what in the world that thing is. Looks like an irradiated pig or a rhinoceros or something. I don't know what a rhinoceros would be doing down here.
I'm not surprised. I'm warning you. If you leave here without following your orders, I'll be forced to carry them out. Is that what you want?
I wasn't trying to leave, man. I was just trying to finish a thought.
Hey there. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Danse?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxon will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Dance's holotags. Alright, that was easy. Danse loved that. I wonder why. Nothing good in here, but military-grade circuit board, some mentats. Oh, great mentats, which look exactly like regular mentats. Should have made them purple, Bethesda. Why? Technical document. Yeah, why not? Everyone always says, by the way, in my Fallout 4's Hidden Treasures series, whenever I skip over some technical documents, they're like, you know you can give those to Quinlan for some caps. Yes, I know, but the thing is, the character that I do the Fallout 4's Hidden Treasures on did not side with the Brotherhood, and I won't go into spoilers, but let's just say it would be very hard for me to give those technical documents to Quinlan. Let's head back up and see Paladin Danse off. Luckily, we were able to resolve this peacefully. I didn't want to kill Danse, and like I said, I disagree with some of the ideals of the Brotherhood of Steel. I don't think all synths should be put to death just based on them being synths. Because like Danse, they could be fully unaware they're a synthetic. Uh-oh.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Danse isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Danse wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Danse, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me. You owe me that much.
Very well. I'm listening.
Whether he's human or not, Danse saved the lives of countless Brotherhood soldiers. Now it's time you saved his.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears we've arrived at an impasse. Allowing Danse to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist that he remains alive. Which leaves me with only a single alternative. Danse, as far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight, and your remains were incinerated. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Pridwin, or speak to anyone from the Brotherhood of Steel. Should you choose to ignore me, know you'll be fired upon immediately. Do we understand each other?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for acceptance. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hey there.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxon like that.
So what are you gonna do now?
I've decided to stay here. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post, but it will have to do. Besides, you're still gonna need my help, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the Commonwealth alone. Now, you better get back to the Pridwin. In the meantime, I'll start making this bunker more livable. If you ever need me, I'll be right here.
What about Halen?
I don't think Maxon knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her and let her know what happened here. It's the least I could do.
Goodbye, Danse.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
Danse looks so weird when he's not in his power armor suit. But that doesn't matter because we saved his synthetic life. It's very unfortunate if you want to save his life and you don't have the charisma available to you to do so. What's going on over there? Looks like a Mr. Gutsy, and not sure what it's firing on, but we're not gonna tussle with that. Okay. It appears that we need to return back to the Pridwin. Return back is a little bit repetitive, isn't it? Speak to Elder Maxon. Let's do it. You're not still mad at me, are you, Maxon?
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time we speak about Danse. As far as the Brotherhood of Steel is concerned, he's dead. Do you understand?
Understood.
Good. Of course. Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
I'm honored, Elder.
You've earned it by your own actions. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
I just realized, we're gonna level up here. I just realized we never gave Virgil the serum, so we're gonna have to do that. Let's hold B to open that perk chart. Let's see what we got. No lockpicking. You can hack master terminals. Yes, indeedy, that sounds good. Okay, we need to go speak to Kells, who is right down here.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Danse has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hey buddy, on the right there? Yeah, this conversation does not involve you. What are you doing?
Then let's get to it.
Your enthusiasm is appreciated, Paladin. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Do they all have to die?
Absolutely. It's the only effective way of ensuring that they're no longer a threat. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Prydwen. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
I hope firepower means ammo. That would be great. Alright, so before we end this episode, apparently we get Paladin Danse's quarters and also his personalized suit of power armor. And I think I tried finding this the last time I did this quest, and I forget if I actually found it or not. I'm assuming it should be in the power armor bay where we got our suit of power armor. So we'll go over there and see if we can find it, and also if we can find Paladin Danse's quarters.
Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Every time I come into this room, that announcement is so freaking loud. Okay, this must be it, because we can take it, whereas if we go to the other ones, we cannot take it, without making everybody angry at us. So I think it looks about the same, although a little bit of a different paint job. Let's see if we can see it in greater detail. Yeah, you can see the insides are red, and there's some markings on the arms there. So that's pretty cool. We won't use it, but we'll take it back to Sanctuary. Now let's see if we can find Paladin Danse's quarters. I'm not sure if they're going to be like around here, because isn't this where like just the recruits are? We actually have a holotape here. Personal log 142.
Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Prydwen in 4 words. I miss field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff. But life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad.
I don't think I actually listened to this one, so we'll listen to this one and then we'll end the episode.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lyons still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city, buildings taller than I've ever seen, some that nearly clipped the Prydwen. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we are going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we'll make a trip back to Virgil and see if this serum works. And we will also get started on the next Brotherhood of Steel quest. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.